3-67 on page 86 of the mechanical drawing textbook, a template for letter T, another simple drawing that you should be finished with in a short amount of time. We have a total width of 8 inches. From this corner to that corner is going to be 8 inches. You just go from the extension lines of these dimensions. And the total height from this red line and that red line, or these corners, is 5 inches. We also know we're also given that the dimension from this corner to this corner is 1.5 inches, and the total thickness of this T from that corner to that corner is 1.5. So we have to do a couple of things. Number one, we have to find the dimension from this corner to this corner, and we do that by simply subtracting 1.5 from 8, and you will get 6.5 inches. Also, if you subtract 1.5 from 5, you'll get 3.5 inches. And what that means is we have 3.5 inches left over from that corner to that red line and this corner to that red line. And it's also centered, so we can divide 3.5 by 2, and we'll find that the distance from this corner to this corner is 1.75 inches. Same thing for this corner to that corner. Knowing those dimensions, we can go ahead and make our drawing. So let me just zoom in on my drawing here so you can see. Alright, and I'm just going to make a couple of rectangles. You might as well, I'm going to go ahead and use the line tool, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to type in at 0.5, 0. I'm sorry, it's 1.5, 0, and I'm going to type in at 0, 1.75, and then we type in at 6.5, 0, at 0, 1.5, at negative 6.5, 0, at 0, 1.75, at negative 1.5, 0, and then I can simply right mouse click and close. Now, in order to properly center this drawing, we need to know the total distance from one of these corners. We'll just select the upper left hand corner, and we have to go to the distance, or if we intersect a line from that line and this horizontal line, we got to find a corner out here somewhere. So an easy way to do that is use the rectangle tool. I snap on that rectangle tool, and I'm going to snap it from my start point from this corner to this corner, and you'll see that I'll get a bottom right hand corner, and I can always go back and delete that rectangle. So I'm going to use my polyline command. I'm going to click to that corner, to this corner, and then I'm going to finish up and center it correctly. I click on my move tool, and I window the entire thing. Right mouse click, and I'm going to select my midpoint of this line, and I'm going to put it on the midpoint of my polyline. I'm done. I simply have to delete that, and I'm done. Don't forget to enter your template for letter T in the description. Also, don't forget to enter today's date, and make sure you save it as your first initial, last name, 3-67.